Pokemon thing. Core Fault.
Oh, Core Fault.
I got this one because it was developed by Squid God, who did the one Playdate game that I have played to any engrossed degree.
Yeah. So this is your little Vampire Survivors-esque thing with your little mining droid.
It's a survivor game where you use the crank to steer the thing around and it's always moving. And you kind of get used to the crank. Kind of. It's responsive enough to where it's not egregious. What baffles me about this game is how bad the weapons are. There's not one single projectile weapon that works like normally. There's one that shoots a bunch of bullets behind you, or one that shoots one really slow one in front of you. So that just wants you to steer into the enemies that are already increasingly hard to avoid. Everything else is like a short range thing that needs you to get super close. And admittedly, this got a bit better after I put on some permanent upgrades, because weapons are upgraded not during play, but permanently. So once I leveled up the shock prod thing to actually fire off at a decent clip and be a bit wider, so I didn't have to get so close to enemies, it was a bit better. But that's the only weapon I like. All of the others are just the kind of stuff that would be low tier in another Survivor game. The kind of stuff where you're like, you never go for it. I'm utterly baffled at how bad the weapons are, which is a shame because the game seems good.
It's a shame because I quite enjoy Core Fault, but my biggest problem with it isn't any of that. My problem with it is purely that there is a limited amount of content there, and you're going to have seen everything it has to offer quicker than most Survivors games.
Yeah.
But I enjoy the core game. I fall on the other side of it. I very much enjoy it, but I enjoy it in that same way that I enjoy, say, Choo Choo Survivors that we talked about the other week, where it's I enjoy this. I'm going to come back to it once in a while when I haven't played it in a while and I'm just fancying a different Survivors game. I'm not going to be playing it religiously like I would, say, Bone Razor Minions.
Mm-hmm. Which is a thing overall on the Playdate. Everything is supposed to be bite-sized, which means that even when you find a good game, you kind of tap it out before too long. Rain Blocks, it's just Tetris. You kind of, for a thing that looks very Game Boyish, you kind of need one. So I put Rain Blocks on out of sheer obligation. Super Corporate Tax Evader, I love this for the 3 minutes it's fun.
Right.
For the 3 minutes until the joke wears off.
It's 3 minutes of very good fun.
Yeah, it's genius. But once you've played it once, you've seen the joke. But it is fucking brilliant. I did have to change the controls. I'm glad they had the option to pressing a button to put the shredder away instead of docking the crank itself, which is not a quick thing to do.
Well, see, that's kind of why I liked playing it with the having to dock the
Wait for Steam to sign in.
The fumble was part of what I enjoyed about it. Was the
I didn't like
God, got to get it in the precise little hole real quick.
I have sex for that. I don't need this. Where are we? There was one other one.
Got it. Get it in the hole real quick.
Played one called Tochi, which was a sort of dungeon crawling one. Pretty decent, pretty hard. It's sort of set out like an old school roguelike type of thing. It's okay. And then the one I've actually played a lot of is Pocket Pets. Pocket Pets is
Slurp. Since 1987. We're ready to do the X3. Boom. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, so this is all of the abilities I want. Squeeze me. Toxic Seahorse. Do do ba do do do. Beep boop 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 boo beep boo doo doo doo. Oops. What am I doing for energy? I've almost filled one. I think that's about as good as I've ever gotten. I've already killed you. Bit and bite. And vile. Vava. It is the French for vavavoom. I pressed the wrong button, but whatever. I don't really want to be a frog. I don't know why I did that. I didn't dash, I didn't jump, I literally just walked off the edge. That wasn't the game not registering a button press. I didn't press a button. Right. Squid time. Ow. Got him. I like how the music stops for the mini bosses, showing them far too much respect. Whee! Ow. Little cunt. I've done that before. This one last life. Nope. That's one way to charge your E-tanks. bothered getting that. Stay over this side. And then do this. And let's not die in the spikes this time. Look where I pissing died. What's Toxic Seahorse Week? Freeze. I remember now. You're weak to Frostspike. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Weapon get. You get Acid Burst. Now you can drop acid at will. Any problems, Dr. Kane? I pulled some memory chips from the Mavericks controlled by Dr. Doppler. I analysed them and found that Dr. Doppler is trying to create a powerful new battle body by collecting the special abilities from the latest breed of Reploids. Battle body? First I thought Dr. Doppler was trying to create it for himself. And the information indicates that he will not be able to interface with it. So it must be for someone else. I wonder who? Ligma? Can he still be alive? Can he still be alive? A hidden laboratory has been pinpointed at point D. All indications are it's Dr. Doppler's secret lab. You need to get there immediately. He's turning into Alan Bennett bit by bit. On my way. It's time I put an end to Sigma for good. Oh my god. Wait, it was right in the middle. All these are all over the place. And he's right in the middle. Who would have seen that one coming? Do-ba-do-do. Boo-do-ba-do-do. Doop. Oh shit. Ow. That was my last life, it were. Ding, 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 ding. Boop, ba, doo, doo. Doo, 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 doo. Ow. Shit! No, I got there! I got to the top and then I fell! No! Bugger! Okay, that was because I didn't register the fucking jump button. Thanks, I've come to help you. I'll stop the collapsing ceiling. You destroy that junk robot. Next, there's an army of powerful mavericks in Dr. Doppler's lab. They've been modified by Dr. Doppler into war machines. Be careful. I'll watch my step. Thanks, Zero. I'm going to scout around. Catch up later. Remember this. Yay! Enter this capsule X. Restore this chip to hands all of your power. If you know what I mean, Oddbean. The situation should now be improved. Good luck, X. You're gold, man. Always believe in your soul. You've got that's death. Power to know you're indestructible. Fuck. Always believe in. And who's behind door number 1, eh? Okay, that doesn't do much. Are you weak to acid? Probably not. Are you weak to a penis bomb? I don't know, because I can't hit you with it. No, you're not weak to penis bomb. Are you weak to triad? Probably not. Are you weak to spinning blade? Oh, this fucking slowdown is... No, you're not weak to spinning blade. Are you weak to gay shit? Sorry, ray shit. No. Are you weak to a gravity well? Probably not. Are you weak to a frost spike? We may never know. Oh, we got to frost spike. I think the easiest thing to hit him with would just be X-Buster. You're not weak to that. Let's try T-Fang. Not gonna lie, they all seem shit. I'm gonna Google, not Google. I'm gonna look it up. Try not to hit the creature's trunk. Because if you hit the trunk, it will do something even worse. It's really hard to not hit the trunk. Like that. Well, at least I got the golden armor. it is the tornado start. Ray Splash or Tornado Fang? Okay, I'm gonna go with Ray Splasher because it's like the easiest to hit with. Ow! First time I got hit by them spikes. Fuck! I don't need my lives anyway. Fuck's sake, he didn't fucking jump! I fucking dash jumped, but he didn't register the fucking B button. Right, I'm gonna go pee quickly. I'll see you in a moment.
Done by Squid God, who co-developed Core Fault. It's a Tamagotchi. Now, I love me a virtual pet, and because, again, it's Playdate, so it's like a stripped-down Tamagotchi. You can feed it, you can use the crank to pet it, but you see other little things it does, because it's got little stripped-down versions of everything else as well. Not everything, but other stuff. There's like a fishing mini-game, which is actually a really shit one. You just have the line in the water. When it bobs, you just crank, and that's it. There's no like challenge or anything to it. There is a farming element where you spend money that you earn fishing or doing the other thing that I'll talk about in a second to add to little plots, and then you pop seeds in them and you grow the food that you feed to your pet, which can evolve into different animals based on its hunger level when it evolves. But there's no information anywhere as to what level I need to get the shrimp. So I've ended up with some sort of bird that will either evolve into a crow or a chicken. I'm hoping for chicken, but I don't know what. But what really is keeping me on this is there is a battle system, and it's MegaMan Battle Network. There is a little square, a little grid that your animal's on, and you move it around, and there is a 3-square column that the monsters are on, and they go up and down. And the last several vegetables that you fed to your animal are your weapons, and you plant them in the grid. And they've got varying times to grow and different behaviors, like the pumpkin will hit for moderate damage every square in the monster column. The eggplant, or I think it's an eggplant, will just hit whatever square is on the same row as you. There are ones that heal and stuff like that. And the monsters have different movement patterns and attack patterns. And yeah, like Mega Man Battle Network. but you're also growing and using plants as weapons. I found that really addictive. I found that really compelling. And it's good enough to where it gets me earning money to buy more seeds, to plant more stuff, to feed my animal, which will evolve based on the XP it gets in the battles. It's really well made. For something that is just Tamagotchi. It's got better fucking minigames than actual Tamagotchis do. Like, even that recent Tamagotchi I got at the beginning of the year, the minigames were, like, real stupid throwaway shit. This is better than all of the minigames on a Tamagotchi combined. And it's certainly kept me, like, invested for longer than any of those. Again, combined. So far, Pocket Pets is the one Playdate game that I am going back to the system for.
One thing I will say about Season 1's Playdate stuff, I don't think they did the best of jobs with the order they put stuff on here. Because I think there are, as this season goes on, more frequently more compelling things to experience. And specifically, I think the thing that's sort of really missing from those like first couple of weeks of making that good first impression is stuff that is both in depth in terms of like the amount of time you're going to be investing into like really getting into it, while also not being too gimmicky about how it uses the crank. And there is stuff like coming up in like the weeks ahead, stuff like Spell Corked, Inventory Hero, stuff that I think is like really good showcases for the Playdate that really could have done with being in that first week or so. But I think that like you will probably have a better experience like as the like next week. I'm having a look at what you've got coming up next week. 2 of my favorite games from season 1 are next week, so fingers crossed that helps a little. Other than that, I am happy to give some recommendations of stuff on itch.io that I think is worth putting your time into.
I've tried looking some up, but they've just not been great.
Trial and error has been what's gotten me the good stuff. The Celeste port, the Pico 8 Celeste port to Playdate is fantastic and is well worth putting on there. I would recommend Factory Farming. It's a very Factorio-esque game about making little conveyor belt farming, but you have multiple different farms and you're like trying to import things from one farm into another to make stuff. I really dig it.
Okay.
Generations is a really nice puzzle game that is a somewhat similar to, you could compare it to something like Threes, where you're trying to combine things that are the same.
Hello. Doop. Left X standing there while I was peeing and getting a drink. Unfortunately, won't protect me against spikes, which are my main nemesis so far. I can double air dash. Yay. Nearly didn't fucking jump then. Okay, he didn't. I can double air dash up. I thought I was going to get this dialogue then. I thought he was just going to keep walking at me. Just don't fucking dash then. Right, let's try the Ray Slasher. If I just do nothing, will I heal? Yes, I will. I can't actually hit the fucker. For God's sake. Stop grabbing me. Right, was it Hyper T-Fang? I think in retrospect the T-Fang would have been easier to hit with. Boom, 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 boom. Next time, go with the frog. Am I going down? Nope. No, I'm not. The fuck's through here? How did I kill it? Three tanks down. Bollocks. We put these there just frequently enough to stop you healing too much. Fuck. I realise we've got one. Okay. Fuck it. Don't know who you are or what you're weak to. So I just try everything. Oh, God. Okay, so you can't use toxic seahorse's weapon underwater. That is shit. Triad. I guess I should have seen this one coming. I don't know if any of this saves. I don't even know if it saves the golden armor. This must be Doppler now, right? I've got one life still. Okay. I'm going to take this opportunity to refill some of my E-tanks, like this. I'm going to see you in a minute. I'm also going to get another drink. I'm not just fucking off for the fun of it. Anyway, see you in a moment.
Aim to make larger things, but it has a little bit of a twist of how you interact with it. It's a puzzle game I come back to really frequently when I'm just looking for something to play on the train. I would really recommend Bloom, which is a game I've talked about on here before, which, if you're okay with the fact that there's very little video game to it, and that it is a thing that you are expected to play in little doses over a few weeks, I think it is fantastic. You know when mobile games only let you play a little bit per day because of running out of energy and it's fucking bullshit?
Yeah.
This is the only game I've ever played that made you can only do a little bit of it per day feel deliberate and tonally like it tonally added to the experience and was beneficial to how it told its story, which I think is worth.
I've heard a lot alongside your own discussions of Bloom. That's the one that has cropped up repeatedly in lists of recommendations.
It's one that, again, I say there is not much gameplay to it.
Yeah.
And I can certainly see why, because it's one of the more expensive games I bought on itch. I think it was about £10. And I can see how if you bought that for £10 and you got 5-10 minutes in on the first day and there was nothing else to do, you could go, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. I'm going to get it. I'm glad you gave me that,
Yeah.
Like, there's that warning.
Those would be the ones I'd start you on. I think that there's some stuff you could really enjoy in there. Oh, actually, last one. If you just fancy, it's just Dr. Mario. Dr. Panic. Dr. Panic is just Dr. Mario.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
Not a bad thing to have on there.
Yeah. Thank you for those.
Yeah. No worries. Fingers crossed you get on all right with some of them. Can I very quickly tell you both about a thing that I played this week? That I don't have much to say about it.
I mean, here's certainly the forum for it.
I'm gonna send you both some images in our group chat about a game that I have checked out this week. Tell me if anything jumps out to you about these two images I've sent in the group chat.
Well, this is vaguely familiar.
Yeah, this is a game called The Last Hope. The Last Hope, Dead Zone Survival specifically. What's got you laughing, Steph? What's caught your attention here?
The face of not Ellie. With that dopey little smirk on her face. This is great.
Yeah, so this is, it's currently 99p on the eShop.
I saw it on the shop, but I didn't pay enough attention to the screenshots to realise what it was aping. Oh, I'm getting this.
Yeah, so this is a Last of Us knockoff. It's the not Last of Us. The key art, and then you see the in-game character, it becomes very clear, this is the fucking Last of Us. I'm going to try and explain to you this very, very wonkily made bad third-person shooter.
Oh, I'm excited about this.
It's fucking bonkers. Not Joel, whose name I forget, is a time traveler. The zombie outbreak happened, and then as part of an investigation by the government of how to deal with the zombie outbreak, they sent him to the future to try and find, hopefully there's a cure in the future.
This sounds brilliant.
And there wasn't a cure in the future, so now he's just in the future. And then it just becomes The Last of Us. He meets clearly Ellie, and she does not have the disease. I don't know if she's immune. They make it clear she's not infected, and that's a big plot point. The way that it was in The Last of Us, without explicitly saying that she's immune, and that's why we got to do it. So we got to Man and not Ellie have got to go on a cross-country trip now. Shoot some zombies. It's not good.
Oh, I love this.
But I've already gotten my 99 pence worth out of this thing.
If I recall correctly from when I saw it on the store, because my fucking Switch is out battery, isn't it currently on sale as a launch thing? And it's gonna be sold for 10 or $12?
It is usually £8.99.
Yeah.
But it is currently 99p until the 13th. So you've got about a week to get it for 99p, which honestly, at that price, I'm getting my money's worth out of it. At £9, this can burn to hell.
I'm getting fucking content out of this.
Yeah, look, I've not played much of it, but I had to at least ignore. I was like, I have to bring it up this week, even though I've not played much of it, because you need to know this exists.
Absolutely.
You need to get on it, Steph.
I'm fucking annoyed because I literally saw it on the store and I just glazed over it. I was like, oh, it looks like another one of those shitty knockoff games that you get. I didn't realise.
I can tell you one thing already about how bad this game is. I don't think the people who made this game remember what they titled They're Not Ellie. Because I'm pretty sure they've called her two different names already.
Oh.
I think they've called her both Eva and Eve. I think they've gotten confused about what her name is.
Hi.
I love it.
So look forward to that. Conrad, have you played anything else this week?
No.
It's quite possible that Eve is short for Eva. I need to unmute the game, don't I? Oops. I need to also throw my controller on the floor. That refilled everything. Oops. I was almost expecting there to be spikes down there. Is this teleporting hatches? Yeah. Oh boy. Right. Who are you? Black hole gun, won't you come? Wash away the bees. The bees! Not the bees! Oh, they're in my eyes. The bees are in my eyes. Right, who's between? Who's behind door number 2? I don't think I've charged up any of these weapons. I don't know what they do. I think you're weak to frost. I see we're sting chameleoning it. That's not an easy phrase to say. Fortunately, the situations in which that sentence will arise are quite rare. Tiger, what are you weak to? Fucking spinny. Nailed it. What were you weak to? I just used fucking... Oh, you're going to be Triad, aren't you? You're going to be weak to Triad because you're a fucking crustacean. I can't remember you. You're the one I beat first. I just never let him do that last time. One hour, 3 minutes, and 18 seconds. Okay. Actually, now's a good time to go get another drink, isn't it? There's a lot of... I like how this game... This is not a serious like, by the way. I like how this game has built in necessary rest breaks and pee breaks and shit. Just
No.
by means of that's how you, like, fill up your heart. This is the only way I have actually filled up more than one...
Mm-hmm.
No? Even one
Cool.
sub-tank.
So, we kind of glossed
Actually.
over something. We sort of rushed through something at the end of last week's episode, and I'm
I'm
going
going to do something sneaky. I'm going to run...
Conrad,
No, I'm not. Never mind.
Microsoft tried to buy Bungie.
Alright, see you in a minute.
Yeah,
Yes,
they did.
tried to buy Bungie.
They tried to buy
again.
Bungie.
Mhm.
They tried to buy Bungie, and as we know, that didn't work out.
No, no, it did not.
But you know what we didn't know last week about that whole
What's
situation? We're not meant to know that Microsoft tried to buy Bungie.
Go on. Why were we not supposed to know?
Well, we weren't supposed to know in the same sense that we weren't supposed to know any of those, numerical and financial figures about Sony that we talked about last week, about, like, the amount of money they make off certain things and that sort of stuff. There was a bit of a fuck-up at the FTC this week. Someone was responsible for redacting certain information from documents submitted that were part of the trial, and they did so by crossing them out with a black Sharpie. And it turns out, Sharpie goes a little bit translucent when you photocopy it.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
some
true.
of this
Yeah.
information we know was redacted information that was still readable. So we're not meant to know that Microsoft tried to buy Bungie. And that didn't go ahead for him.
Okay, so I mean, so many questions.
Yeah, right.
So many questions. Like, okay, so they're manually doing this with Sharpie.
Someone at the FTC was manually doing this with Sharpie.
When we have computers,
Yeah.
and they have the capability to do this just as easily.
We do have an example somewhere in the topic list of what it happens to look like. There is a thing in the topic list that says demonstration of Sharpie redaction issue that led to us seeing secret info. Yeah, you can just look at it and read through it. It's kind of fucking wild. There is no explanation
Amazing.
as to how this happened. But the court tried to remove the affected exhibits from the case, but too little too late. It's out there now.
Yeah, you already put them out. It's...
Yeah. So, on top of that, we didn't know this last week. We got another studio to add on the Microsoft tried to buy blank list. I don't think we talked about this last week. Microsoft considered trying to buy out Square Enix.
Huh.
Yeah.
Howdy.
This was floated
Oops.
about around in 2019. They basically were like, hey...
Was you. Let's unmute you. Let's go to this. Press select. Right, and see who we're fighting next. Oh, what are you weak to? It's sort of something like acid. Acid bomb, is it? I have a feeling I beat him with X-Buster. Yeah, acid burst. I pressed dash, but okay. Here equal to Ray. Ray Slasher. Ray Splasher. Is this the last one? It's interesting the difference in approaches between weapon weaknesses in X compared to the normal series. I've used that. Have I used that? I don't remember. I've used that. Oh fuck. I'm going to cheat because I don't really want to have to fight all the bosses again. Cannot be asked with that. Acid Burst. Try not to hit him when he puts on the green force field for your shots. Give him energy, so taking it, he will attempt... Okay, so either X-Buster or Acid Burst.
I've been waiting for you, X. I'm Dr. Doppler. I've been watching your battles closely. Your victories over my men have been most impressive. I need superior Reploids like yourself, X. For you the chance to join us. Together, we should build a utopia where the Reploids rule under the watchful eyes of Ligma, our lord and master.
No way, Doc. Your schemes end here and now.
Perhaps you are not as smart as I once thought. Prepare to be ripped apart and born again as part of the new body of Ligma.
He's stripping. That heals him a lot. Fuck. I'll let him hit me one more time before I heal myself. Actually, I did hit him. I did let him... Wrong button! And they said acid rain never hurts anyone. You are strong, X. Strong enough to defeat Sigma. Doppler, can you talk? Sigma's true form is that of a computer virus. I was corrupted by him, and I created a horrific new body for him. Where's the body now? It's in the underground hangar of this lab. I don't think Sigma has occupied it yet. Don't worry about me. Destroy the body before it is too late. Time is running out. Thanks, Doc. I'll do one more pee break because I want my E-tank. I want my E-tank to be full. I want to go in there with 4 E-tanks, and I want to rip Ligma.
Really like to own Final Fantasy,
A new
Dragon
one.
Quest, and Kingdom Hearts. That would help Xbox sell okay in Japan.
Well, let me tell you something. If Square Enix wants to continue to pursue this NFT track that they are on, Microsoft probably be able to pick them up for a song in a few years. I don't know if you've been paying any attention, but over the last couple of weeks, like, the Bored Apes have lost 25% of their value.
Oh, good.
And this is the best part. I love this. Oh my god, this is so delicious. A loan industry cropped up for people to borrow Ethereum using their NFTs as collateral, with the agreement being that because these are volatile assets, should the value of the NFT drop too low, they can liquidate it to try and get back their money. So banks are auctioning off people's Bored Apes because they collateralized them. And now people on Twitter are like, oh my god, my Bored Apes are going liquidated. No. It's so funny. It's so funny. Anyway, I didn't mean to sidetrack us from that.
No, that is a beautiful sidetrack that I'm glad I know about.
It's real good.
The only other thing we got out of that, Microsoft wanted to...
Right, we ready for Ligma?
Again, this doesn't look great for them in the FTC hearing, is one of the things that was discussed was that, while they might release some, Square Enix stuff multi-platform after this went ahead, even if they did so, future...
I'll go ahead and destroy the power generator. X, you go upstairs and destroy Sigma's body. It's hotbod. Oops. fuck's sake. Can I actually get... No. Can I get up here? No. Ah, here we go. We meet again, X. It was easy to corrupt that fool Doppler. And I would have succeeded if you hadn't interfered. But we are always destined to meet, aren't we, X? Let the eternal struggle begin. Right, how do I hit you with Beyblades? Not like this. Okay. How many lives have I got? None! Right, Beyblades. I hit him once. I need to work out how to avoid those. Down, 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 down. God's sake. Where am I? Why am I there? Damn it. It does kind of look like he's going Super Saiyan. Wrong button. Wow, we beat his first form. Surely he doesn't have another. Boom, 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 boom. Well done, X. But I'm far stronger than my previous forms. We'll see about that. I'm going to see what you're fucking weak to, you little shit. To be fair, I definitely believe that you're far stronger than your form in MegaMan X2 because that was weak as fuck. Kaiser Sigma. Only powered X-Burster shots will harm him. And you have to hit his tiny head. Is that it? No weapons? No weakness? Kaiser Sigma. Well, yep. Time for the X Buster. Behold the power of my ultimate battle body. How do I actually get to fire a fully charged shot at him? Well, I'm just gonna die, aren't I? I tried to fire. Well, let's just wait for a bit. The only was I could pick up some heals along the way, but I lost health. Well, I was basically towards the end at the point where I could dodge most of the mines. So dodge the mines, do a dash jump, hit him in the face, do that fucking, no, what, 32 times or whatever? It's everything. wish I could change weapon here. And an X1. Wait. I have to try something next time. Didn't mean to fire that down there. Oh, so I can't aim it but from behind him. It's really hard to get close to him. Or like at the right fucking level. It doesn't work in dialogue. Go fetch a drink while I'm waiting for this. Sorry. That's good timing. That was the one more time. That was one more time I was waiting for. Okay, you're not fucking registering my weapon hits. There we are. What actually is the hypercannon? Super enhancement with the export. It stores energy. It was basically a permanently charged up ion cannon. Oh. Oh, I see. fucking charge. I lost my... yeah. Look how much damage I did to him. Fuck all. Right, so I charged the hyper cannon by being hit. But not by anything. Right, and I also need to refill all my sub-tanks. Oh. So if I had bothered to get the Z Saber, I could kill Kaiser Sigma in 2 slashes. Well. Whatever, we're done. I wish I could, like, save here. We'll do that in, like, the OG Legacy Collection. And if I was playing, like, on an emulator, which I think I am, technically. I don't know, actually. I don't know if this game was emulated or ported. I suspect it's emulated. If I could, like, wall jump competently too high. Too high. Too low. Well, it's probably about the same as just fighting him on the floor, actually. But it was first attempt of trying that strat. I wish I could just heal by staying in dialogue. Ow. These mines really fucking hurt. I pressed the shoulder button then. Whatever. They do so much fucking damage. I pressed fucking Y. Didn't fucking shoot. Didn't do it again. Great. Yay! I don't like this fight. I need weapon health. Dude, it's not fucking giving me. So what this is doing is refilling the health that this is itself taking from me. This is not actually dropping any weapon health whatsoever. Does nothing fucking drop weapon health in this level? It's not dropping anything, is it? literally have not had any weapon energy this entire level. Okay, I'm just not going to be able to refill. Can I come down here? No. I need to pee again anyway. See you in a moment. I've got no lives. Okay, so let's just die. I've got one Beyblade. I can basically do one more attempt. Which is annoying because that means I'm going to have to basically start at Sigma 1 again tomorrow, which, given I basically started at Sigma 1 today, means I've done nothing. Oh, we done. You broke my brake blades. Okay, that was better. What? Bugger. I would hit him a lot more if it actually fired every time I pressed the Y button. I didn't just take it as a general suggestion. Okay, it's got to fully charge before I can use it at all. I do have another Skywalker. Hey. Okay. Now I wait. We nearly done yet? All right. Well, I fucked that up, didn't I? Well, so much for not using a sub-tank on his first form. Oops. Well, that was all of it, and I hit him, what, twice? What the fuck? What am I doing down there? I do. Okay, so I can hit him from behind. Well, I got him. Now can I keep fucking jumping? No, it can't be. I can't even defeat you with this magnificent body. There seems to be only one choice now. Possess you. I can't. Fuck's sake! Well, now I've got to do it all over fucking again. Because he wouldn't fucking jump! Fucking fuck. Right, now I'm going to drink my beer until I'm fully healed. And I've got all my E-tanks. Cheers. Are we nearly there yet? we done? Yeah, let's go. Oh, I've got like 5 Beyblades left. I pressed up and dash again, but not that you fucking care about that. No. How am I actually going to manage the lava bit if I can't even get a full up jump here? Like, how am I supposed to fucking do this if most of the button presses aren't actually registering? Register the... I'm gonna try this with a Switch controller. Because I don't know if it's the game or the controller. Okay, I need to change all these buttons. I'll say button is right bumper. Y button. That can be the left trigger, that can be the right trigger. No, right trigger. And your button can be that, I guess. Okay, those are the wrong way rounds. Alright. Need to change those around because they're going to get very confusing very quickly. Alright, so that needs to be select. And that needs to be start. Right bumper needs to be A. Okay, almost. No. No. Okay, so it's actually losing the same... It's losing the jump in exactly the same way as the last one, so it's not actually the controller. It is the game. Oh. going to take this controller back. Given that we have ascertained that it was not in fact the problem. Let me just get this one last HP. It's very crap that this level does not contain enemies that drop weapon energy. Very shit of it, in fact. It's one of those things that doesn't actually make the game difficult or any more difficult, it just makes it waste your time. Fucking register my fucking dashes! Jesus fuck! Jesus. That would have been almost hitless if it, like, actually registered all of my dash jumps and my air dashes. The wrong way. I've used up my entire thing and hit him once. Jesus, for the love of fuck. fuck's sake. I haven't got any fucking Beyblades left. This is my last life. Yeah, okay. I just pee. I don't even know why I'm bothering, to be honest. It's not like I'm going to do much without my fucking Beyblades. Didn't register my dash jump. Amazing. Starters, you mean to go on? If the old MegaMan 2 pause trick works. Nope. And that's it for tonight, because it is 1 a.m. and I can't spend any more time on this. So I'm going to fucking start Doppler Fortress all over from the beginning tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, actually. I'm probably not going to manage the stream until the very earliest Monday. So that's fun. Only a little bit annoyed. Whatever. Right. Let's go somewhere. Let's take you off on a little trip. Right. Okay, let's look at Twitch first. Let's see who's online over here. Let's mute that for you. Turn it down for me so I'm not fucking deafening. Right then. Who have we got? Okay, we've got. Alright, let's go see some Baldur's Gate. Let's do that. Let's do that over on Twitch. And let's have a look at joysticks. What's going on over here? Let's see. If we want to go for this. For some reason, the avatars are not showing up, but I'm sure that everything is fine. What could possibly not be fine? Hey, let's go see Spell, who is whoring with Sons of the Forest. Let's have a gander at that. Right, I'll be back whenever I'm fucking back, to be honest. See you whenever that is. Oh, I will be back on Friday for Sweet Pea and Maths. So Maths Sluts are back on Friday, so I'll see you then. MegaMan's back. Probably Monday. Or probably Sunday, actually. I should be able to do Sunday. So yeah. See you then. Good night. Au revoir.